got the strap, go right up, now we getting paid every single day. Yeah, I was hustling, I could turn an 8 to a 28. Let me show you, 12, they can kiss my ass. Yeah, see them lights, but you know I got the strap, go right, I push the...
Hello there guys, welcome back to yet another one with us, the Review Bros. It's really good to have you here watching with me, Aaron, and today we're going for a hyped UK product you guys have actually been calling for some time now, and we do have HR Labs to apologise for taking so long to get round to this product. We've just got such a backlog here, and actually, you know, things get in the way of day-to-day life. For an absolute example of today, Craig was meant to be joining me for this very review. There's been a massive pile-up on the motorway. Apparently, it's absolute carnage. Thankfully, Craig's not involved, but he is caught up in the backlog of that traffic. So, backlogs everywhere, guys. So, today, I'm on my own for this one, and it comes in the form of the new V2 version of their pre-workout called DEFIB. And we've got HR Labs to thank you for sending it on over to us for this honest review. And that's how we're going to keep it, 100% honest. As we go through the usuals, the taste, price, label, and primarily its effects in the gym. Is it going to be something you might pick up for the future? Let's get into it. But if you're new here, please do us a massive favour. Please do subscribe to this channel, like this very video for the free information, and do comment your thoughts below. You know, all those things really help us out. Let's get cracking. So up first is that taste and mixability segment. It comes in 4 different flavours, and I'm going to throw them up on the screen below me right now for you to see. Craig actually has the tub of the flavour we was going to review today. It's the one we've opened up, and it comes in the form of jelly bean flavour, and we actually really like it. I'll be 100% honest, I don't think it really reminds me of jelly beans as such, but it does have a very sweet, very nice candy-esque taste. Mixes okay, you know, there's some sediment on the bottom, but nothing extreme, especially when you consider it, you know, it is a hefty scoop. You're getting a lot of different ingredients in there. We gave it a 9 out of 10, and it's a, you know, it's a solid flavour, and the other flavours I can imagine to be just as good. So yeah, good choices as well. So that's always good. Moving us swiftly into the pricing segment of these reviews, where we compare them against pre-workouts literally from across the entire world, and we have enough of them now. So we're looking at an absolute average, obviously. 5 out of 10 on that scale would be slap bang. So 5 out of 10 don't sound great in the real world, but it's actually average. So this one comes in at $39.99 on the official HR Labs website. And you do get only 20 servings from it if we do it by the maximal dosage. They're one of these 40-20, but we always will do it on the maximum serving, simply because I know that most of you out there will be doing that. Not many of you opt for the lighter serving sizes. So yeah, it comes in at £1.99.9999 recurring, doesn't it? So I can tell you it's expensive. It is an expensive pre-workout. You could argue it's premium, you could argue it's stacked, but at the end of the day, it still costs more than an average product. And it actually comes in at a 2.5 out of 10 on our pricing scale. So use that information to what you will, guys. Is it going to be the product you purchase? It's label time. What is it packing when we compare it to other pre-workouts? And we're going to be doing this on the maximum serving, that full 2 scoop dosage. And I can tell you it's 24 grams of material if you do it like that. So that's a good, solid amount, guys. More than average for sure. Let's bypass the bits and pieces at the top, which they have to have in UK regulations, and start us off with a citrulline malate 2-to-1 ratio at a very nice, healthy 8 grams. You're going to be getting around 5.5 grams of pure L-citrulline, which will help boost nitric oxide levels within the bloodstream, help with nutrient delivery, vasodilation, and ultimately pump. So that's a good start to any label. Beta-alanine at the clinical 3.2 grams. The itchy, tingly feeling, pins and needles type feel as the pre-workout kicks in, but it also helps with endurance once you've taken it for a long enough period of time. Love to see it there. Betaine anhydrous, jack of all trade ingredient, at a clinical dosage again of 2.5 grams. Pumps, hydration, you know, everything, endurance. It's really a bit of everything, and we do enjoy seeing it there. We got glycosides at 2 grams. Pumps, hyperhydration, you know, cell volumization, getting the moisture into the muscle cell, really helping with pump again, from a different pathway to the citrulline malate there. We have taurine at a nice 1500 hydration. It's also been shown to have some nootropic benefits in terms of focus in the gym. Like to see it. Pico2, a nice gram there for oxygen uptake, thus improving endurance in the gym. And that's a really good ingredient. They normally actually swap that out for the beta-alanine from the endurance standpoint, but we got both of them here, so we're hoping for endurance for days. So we've got phosphatidylserine at a nice, let me look, another gram there, which is a nootropic. It's been shown to help with concentration, clarity, coordination, you know, keeping you in the zone whilst you're training in the gym. We've got acetyl-L-carnitine, again, another gram. It's a fat burner. It helps with energy metabolization. Thus, it'll also help with slightly energy. We've also been shown it to give us a bit of euphoria in the past, talking anecdotally there. Alpha GPC, 600 milligrams. Our choline type there, and a good one at that. Nice bioavailable version. Focus and concentration. It's going to work well nicely with some of the other ingredients there. Caffeine anhydrous, not to be sniffed at. 400 milligrams. That's 4 cups worth of coffee. You know, a couple of energy drinks really for stimulation and energy. And that's mainly the most of the energy we're going to be getting there. We've got N Extra and Dynamine up next at 400 and 300 milligrams respectively. And I'll say they're good ingredients for caffeine amplifiers, kind of working with the caffeine, not necessarily raising heart rate and blood pressure, but giving you nice stimulation, energy, and longer lasting energy at that. It will help with the anti-crash as well that you can get from caffeine anhydrous on its own. So I do really thoroughly enjoy seeing those two there. We've got bioperine really wrapping off this label, to be honest with you, at a nice 10 milligrams for the absorption of these ingredients. You know, getting them into the system as efficiently as your body's going to allow, which is what you want, especially in a pre-workout where it needs to be quite a quick turnover. So it's good to see. And we've got a couple of B vitamins at the end there, which just help with general bodily function. But all in all, I would say a very nice, well-rounded label. From my opinion, it'll be a daily driver, but how's it going to come together as we move into the effects of this product? It's the bit you've been waiting for, guys. The effects of DEFIB. Does it shock your life? Well, let's start off at the beginning, and we normally do, simply because it starts in that order, and that's the beta-alanine. Do we get the itches or tingles? And I'd say yes, you do definitely feel the itchy, tingly feeling to a respectable degree. You know, if we're talking a scale here out of 10, I'd say it gives you an 8 out of 10 tingles. So that's really good. It gives you that, for us, at the very least, a sense of urgency, you know, the sense of it kicking in, the sense of let's go kill this shit. It's time to get moving. And shortly after that comes a very nice, smooth feeling of energy. You know, you definitely wakes you up, that 400 milligrams of caffeine, and there's no way that much caffeine shouldn't do that. And it feels smooth as anything. It doesn't hit as hard as caffeine anhydrous on its own would. And that might be because of the dynamine and N Extra in there, plus the fact there's so many other ingredients in it to get digested. Oh, go away, Siri. Always getting involved in these reviews. But ultimately, a smooth daily driver level of energy. You know, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be very honest with you straight away. I don't think this is a strong pre-workout. I just don't. And then maybe that's because I've taken so many pre-workouts out there. I'm also, guys, very importantly, not saying this is a weak product at all. It's a daily driver. It's very simple. It's a daily driver. And I'd say a medium to medium strong level of daily driver. It's going towards the stronger level of daily drivers where you make that switch into the stim junkie power realm. So for that, I do think it's very good. If you're looking for a daily driver, a very, very solid choice. That being said, fully open and honest here, £2 a go is a bit more expensive than other daily drivers in its category. So it's completely up to you guys whether you think that's worth it or not. You know, I'm open here. I think it's a very solid product. Premium.
Endeavour to do so.
Siri, damn you. Let's talk about the focus now, which Siri's trying to focus in on. Good. Solid focus, you know, it keeps you in the zone. It keeps you training exercise to exercise to exercise. It's not an illicit, you know, there's no illicit feels here. We're not talking Aria Durensis, DMHA, DMAA type focus levels, but it's good. It's very good. I'd give it a 7.5 to 8 out of 10 on a focus level, which is very good for its category, is what is important here. And finally, the pumps. The pumps are solid for me. Arguably, the best element from this product. The pumps are nasty. You know, you get some vascularity coming on, you definitely feel the muscle fibre working, you get that mind to muscle connection with those mind muscle nootropic ingredients, and you do work a very good pump, and the endurance with that pump is very good as well. Endurance for me is actually another standout point of this product, and we don't normally touch so much on endurance, but because this one delivers such good endurance in terms of you don't tire off, you don't want to stop your sets, you don't want to stop the gym day, you know, it keeps you going, and it keeps you going for a nice time. After the training session's finished, you know, you've completely killed everything. It weans off nicely, there's no nasty crash, there's no appetite suppression, you don't get any cold sweats, jitters, illness feeling, fever-like feelings, any of those that come with the more hardcore illicit type pre-workouts out there. You know, the alpha yohimbine types and the strong fat burner inclusive pre-workouts of today's caliber. So for me, all in all, absolutely all in all, for its daily driver element, I would be happy and very happy to give this a 9.5 out of 10. It's a very good daily. A very good daily. Remember, it's not strong, extremely strong. It's not illicit, but it's ticking energy to a very good level, focus to a good level, beta-alanine to a good level, endurance to a good level, focus to a good level, with no setbacks, no negatives. It's a very usable pre-workout for everyday standards. I think beginners would be good on it, maybe a scoop and a half. It's good for intermediates, it's good for advanced people. I call this a grown-up pre-workout. It's not trying to be over the top, it's not trying to be overkill. You know, it's a very good all-rounded pre-workout for someone who wants to make productive gains, productive sessions at hand, an experienced trainer. You know, it's a good product, it really is. So well done to HR Labs. Do I think it's better than V1? I'll be honest with you, I really enjoyed V1. So for me, it's on a relatively level playing field. There are some slight differences between the two, in my honest opinion. I would say that V1 maybe, and this is very subjective if you guys have used it, it's been a while since I used it, V1 was maybe more energy driven, whereas this works more maybe on the pumps and focus side. So it's coming in on that playing field. It just depends what more you want. But all in all, guys, 9.5 out of 10 says everything you need to know. It's at this point, guys, we say we appreciate you watching along for this DEFIB review. Have you tried it? Would you try it? Does it sound right for you? All of the goodies, drop them in below. Guys, thank you for watching. At this point of the review, we say it. Stay stimmed. Cheers, guys.